drugs. Whatever. What are you streaming on?
YouTube.
That's good.
Yeah, did you subscribe to the new gaming channel that I made?
What's the name of it again?
Well, I just changed. Well, it used to be a channel for gaming, 123, but I changed it to gaming for lulls.
That actually is a pretty good name. All right, let me. It's way better than the other names you got.
Yeah. Originally, it was just Dude 123 channel.
There's already a channel called. Oh, it's not called Gaming with Lulls, but for some reason this just popped up. You might have to send me a link, man. I can't find it.
No problem. No problem. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Let's see.
On there. Now people know I'm making music.
There we go. Alright, I sent you a link. I think you're already subscribed, but just in case.
No, I'm not subscribed.
Oh. Well, hit the like, comment, subscribe.
You should have just kept your old channel.
Look, I already got 20 subscribers.
But you had like 200 on your other channel.
Well, it's just like, I mean, nobody even came to those
What's the point
streams.
of deleting it? I don't see the point.
Because I'll tell you why, man. Because like the Dude 123, I feel it should be only specifically for the Marvel fighters, and I put a bunch of shit.
That's like your tag, though. It could be for any, and you're making your channel, like your channel was already established as a variety game channel. Like it was well established. Like I can understand if you got like no views, but you had fans on that channel.
Shit. I guess I did. I mean, it's too late now. I already deleted it.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late. It's kind of like Etika. He deleted his YouTube channel, so he like lost his source of income. So like, there's nothing he can do about it.
Whatever. I'm gonna have to find another way. Like, I don't want to just rely on the namesake of Dude 123.
You gotta just build up again.
Hey, that's kind of what I do best.
It's gonna take a long ass time, but you know.
Starting from scratch.
You've done it before.
That's what I do, man. Just call me. You know,
it's gonna take at least a year just to get over 200 subscribers.
You know what my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card was back in the day? Like when I played with my brothers. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card was, and it applies to my real life. It is the card Back to Square One.
You are, in every sense of the word, back to square one.
But that card got me out of
back home. I guess you were better off before you left because you had a job. Like I choose not to think about it because I don't get it. I don't.
Just don't think about it.
Yeah, it's better if I don't.
It's better if you go with the flow and let Kevin do what the fuck he wants.
Yeah, it's better if I just don't care like you do. Because if I care, I get too confused.
Oh man, and then I just feel more regret because like, oh man, Ken actually cares about this. I don't feel like I'm doing the right things, but fuck it. I'm pressing forward with whatever I got.
I mean, it's not all bad, man. I mean, you're not in jail.
Yes. There you go.
You're still making music. You kind of got some fans on BandLab. Is that the website name?
Yeah.
BandLab? Yeah. So you already You already got like a little thing going on. Can you record music on Mixcraft, mix it down to an MP3 or WAV file, and post it on BandLab, or does it have to be for the BandLab app?
I think there is an option for it.
There
If,
should
like-
be. If it's not an option for it, BandLab is literally a scam.
I think there's an option because every
There-
time you go in to hit
100%.
record,
100%, it should have an option because I've been on a lot of websites similar to BandLab. Like I used to be on a website called Indie Music Channel,
yeah,
and they had a thingy where they had an app and you record music on it, and it was easier, and there was less restrictions because there's restrictions. So here's the whole fight part. Since you're gonna want to use a lot of instruments, well, the interface is gonna help, to be honest.
hell yeah.
Because the interface is going to have it to where it separates all the stuff you play on individual tracks. As long as you use the interface, of course.
That's good. So I could just do like separate. I could do separate track recordings, but also still like play guitar and sing at the same time if I wanted to.
Yeah, if you're using like a regular microphone, like a dynamic one, it won't pick up the guitar. But if you're using a cheap condenser mic, it will pick up the guitar a little bit, and it might make it sound weird. But if you use like a regular dynamic microphone, it won't pick up the guitar.
All right. It's gonna be hella fun to work out.
And it's, I mean, fuck. You got what's this place? You got Mixcraft. It's just gonna be hella simple.
Definitely. But back to the, I was thinking of making another, of getting Yu-Gi-Oh again, but also making a Neos themed deck. That's one thing on my bucket list I never did that I always wanted to do.
I mean, all you literally have to do is just Google one.
Yeah, I actually did.
Then,
I did, but like
the cards that you don't like or that like aren't really that helpful with cards you do like, or that cards that can help it. You know, that's all you got to do.
there was like I remember there was like around the end of 2018, I tried making one, but like they didn't have Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro didn't have like three essential cards that
They
was
weren't
supposed
out
to be in
yet.
the deck.
I know. I remember. They weren't out yet.
But I think it's updated, so I think it's there now. So I'm pretty excited.
It came out at the beginning of this year. All those cards, and
Hell yeah.
that Cyber Dragon card that came out actually got banned.
Really? Which one?
It was just this fucking Cyber Dragon card that helped you get out like Cyber Surge and Cyber Core out easier, and those are like the heart of the deck. So like,
But those
you know,
are
like
banned.
the Red Eyes deck. Red Eyes Black Chick is like the heart of the deck because she can get out. That card can get out Red Eyes without any sacrifices.
Yeah.
That's kind of how core is for my Cyber Dragon deck. But here's the thing: this is why Red Eyes deck sucks and Cyber Dragon decks are good. There's
Right.
more than one card like Red Eyes Black Chick inside Cyber Dragon deck.
Yeah.
There's actually like 4 cards like that.
Oh
It's kind of
wow.
like Shadow Mist and that other card in the Element Hero deck. Like they help you establish plays,
Hell yeah.
and they work with each other to get each other out. That's the thing.
I always
That's why it's
I always thought your most effective deck was always definitely the Cyber Dragons, but in particular it was always the Cyber Dragon Nova. That was like the most savage thing that you got. I was like, hell no, nobody could beat that.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Did you hear what I said?
I heard some of it. You said what about Nova?
I always thought that your most effective deck, your most effective cards were definitely the Cyber Dragons, and I don't know, the ones that just seemed unbeatable were always the Cyber Dragon Infinities and the Cyber Dragon
Yeah.
Novas. Like once you get those on the
Cyber
field.
Dragon Infinite. Well, there's more cards in the Cyber Dragon deck that are helpful now. Like when they came out with Infinite, they also came out with Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon.
Nice. Great
And,
card. Great
yeah,
card.
And it has multiple abilities, but one of the best abilities is that the best things about it is that if you have Overload Fusion and you have a whole bunch of Cyber Dragon cards in your grave, the more you can use up to like 5 fusion material cyber cards to make that card, and for every fusion material, extra fusion material, that's how many times you attack.
Nice.
So you get to attack extra, and if you use Power Bond, it's like 4,200 attack, and it can get rid of. They buffed it so it can get rid of up to 3 face down or spell or magic cards or trap cards on the field.
Wow.
On side.
Now that is a good card.
Here's a play you can do. I can use the Cyber Network card, banish a whole bunch of Cyber Dragons, use Power Bond or Overload Fusion to get Rampage out, destroy my Cyber Network, and then here's even better, bro. Use Overload Fusion, because when you use Overload Fusion, it's from the grave and it sends them to the banishes them.
Yeah.
Use that Rampage to destroy Cyber Network. Then all those cards you just banish, use it Overload Fusion. So once you get Cyber Network goes to the grave, all those cards that get banished, you can bring them back to the field.
Damn.
Yeah, so literally, I could banish 2 infinite to my grave and bring them back to the field with that play.
Now that is a seemingly unstoppable play.
I mean, there's like a lot of fucking cards that can stop it actually, but it's like,
well,
I don't know. There's actually a lot of cards that can stop it. It's not.
Yeah.
It's just a really good play.
I mean, I don't know. I guess as there should be, because I mean, if you're playing against anybody, you're gonna expect them to have some sort of like, I don't know, just something to combat the stuff that you got. So.
Well, Rampage. This strategy I'm explaining is mostly for when my opponent has like a what's that called? A fucking Goki deck.
Yeah.
When they have a whole bunch of monsters on the field, I can use this strat to kind of match them in terms of like firepower. The only downfall is I can't attack the same turn as I get those cards from my banish field or whatever.
Dude,
That's
nice.
the only downfall about the. But I can get infinite on the field and take one of their monsters, and I can destroy their trap cards. I guess this strat is also for if they have like trap cards that lock me down.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm able to get out Rampage, I can destroy their trap or face down cards.
Man, I can't wait to get that Neos deck going. It's gonna be so much fun.
I used to have a really good Neos deck. It was hellified.
It was.
Yeah. That's when I went to San Diego when I had the Neos deck. When I first like started playing Yu-Gi-Oh again.
We need to unhollify our decks. Make them pure as possible.
My deck needs to be more hellified.
Wait, we want them to be hellified?
I do. I want my deck to be hellified.
Oh, well, if hellified's a good thing, then yeah, I want my deck to be hellified.
I mean, when you're not hoeing, when you're the one using the hoe tactics, it's a good thing. Oh my god!
But when you're getting hoed,
what the fuck is up with this new fucking character in Smash named Hero? Why the fuck can he make people disappear?
Oh, they added Hero from Dragon Quest?
Bro, he is broken! This is bullshit! This guy was losing!
Dude, I
and
love Hero.
Bro, he literally killed the guy. Dude, I'm never getting this fucking game. This game is so retarded. What the fuck is this broken shit, bro? He made the guy die at 40.
That's kind of bullshit.
It is bullshit. Considering how long it takes to kill somebody in a fucking game sometimes.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
yeah,
I'm glad they added. I mean, I actually like the Hero from Dragon Quest VIII. I like him as a character, but he sounds like he's pretty.
I know
busted.
you're a Dragon Quest nigga, but I'm just saying, like, he's broken, bro. He is broke. He is not good for the game. Yeah, it is. They made him too strong.
Shit.
He can literally kill you at 0, bro. Imagine outplaying a guy and he kills you at 0. Are you gonna feel happy about that game?
Probably not.
Like, you're beating him the whole. You're obviously a better player in every single one. And he hits you with one move. That's like when we would play against a Cloud and he killed you at fucking 30% with one of his bullshit fucking what are those called? The element that fucking limit break moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Cloud made me hate that fucking game for so long. Him and Bayonetta made a lot of people hate the game.
Well,
They just made him too strong.
well, that's why if you play against Hero with like someone that's not typically well known, it's gonna feel a lot more rewarding. Like when you do like consistently beat like top tier. It's the same thing with Virgil, man. I mean,
Why would I even want to play against that? I'd rather just not play the game.
well,
I'd rather. I'm gonna be a lot happier if I just don't play the game. It's kind of like with Smash 4. Like
there you go. Then
I realized if I don't want to get annoyed by Cloud or Bayonetta, I just don't play the game, and I don't get annoyed.
You win by not even playing them.
Yep, not even dealing with the game. That's the way I win.
That's how you win in Marvel. To not get hit, you just gotta not be there.
Yeah, I think that's actually a joke my brother used to say. He used to say, he used to be like, Marvel is fun, but it feels so bad to get hit in a game that most people would rather not play than play.
It's because of the one-touch death kills.
To be honest, man, in Melee, there's a lot of that, but the thing about Melee is there's multiple ways to get out of it, and I guess if it's a chain grab with Marth on your Fox, you're kind of fucked. On FD. Yeah, there's like nothing you can do.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
Yeah, and then there's a percent where you can get out that his up tilt combos you, and he can combo up airs, and there's so much stuff Marth can do. Marth is literally like Cloud.
Wow.
I think Cloud, when Cloud first came out in Smash 4, it was a lot worse than Marth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they're about even. After they nerfed them or whatever.
Oh, that is interesting.
Mhm.
I mean, I might still get a Switch in the future just to have Smash, just to have it. I mean, I am a fan of Dragon Quest character.
If you want it, that's cool. I don't care.
I mean, I still need a game to play where I just whore out on the top tier characters. Smash could be that game for me.
Yeah, the new shitty Smash games. I call it Ass Ultimate. It's like
Ultimate.
It's like so laggy. I don't know. There's so much I don't like about that game.
And don't even play it. Stick to
yeah, I'm never gonna play it again.
Stick to good
I hate
old,
that game.
I
hate
that
Melee. Game so much. Yeah.
I feel it.
I've barely been playing like any video games lately.
Yeah, it's about getting our lives together. Games should be for should only be for like downtime and just like, okay, I've had a long day, I just want to wind down with a good Mega Man game right now, you know?
Well, yeah, I don't even have a fuck, man. I don't even think I have a game I could play. I guess Breath of the Wild.
But we still need jobs.
Well, I have a job. I have 2 jobs technically.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's really.
Yeah.
I suppose that should be the first priority.
Yeah, already. Well, my first priority is just making as much money from this weed and from the music.
Oh, don't mention weed
saving
on the
from
stream.
my job.
Can we mention weed on the stream?
Is
it legal?
Technically speaking, yes. There is a channel called Getting Dug with High that we used to watch.
Oh, all right.
I mean, you got nobody watching. It doesn't matter.
It's all good. It's all good.
No, because I remember I was playing. I forget. I think I was playing Counter-Strike, and my friend he said like something really fucking racist on stream.
Oh my.
Yeah, and then we were just like, he's streaming, and it was like really quiet, and then next thing you know, we were like, yeah, nobody watches though, and we all just started laughing.
Yeah, nobody watches this shit anyways.
To this day, he never deleted it, and he still hasn't got banned.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, and he said some really, really racist shit about Asian people.
Okay, that's
really
a little messed up.
It was messed up. We kind of was like, oh, and then we didn't even realize he was streaming, and we were like, oof.
Oh,
All right,
man.
that is that is not nice. And then next thing you know, we realized he was streaming. We're like, oh, you might get banned. Like, you're gonna get banned before your career even started.
But he never did because nobody watched.
Nobody, literally, it's still on his YouTube channel, and he still uploads videos.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a really long. That was like 3 years ago almost. Now that I think about it.
But yeah, then I guess it's okay to mention weed shit.
I'll just try to not to, even though it is YouTube.
I don't know. Choose your discretion. I'm also not gonna be like, hey everybody, guess what my friend does.
I know. Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like YouTube, so it's not that big. Like, I think the only thing you can really get banned for on YouTube is showing like porn on stream or showing porn on the vid. That's how Etika got his YouTube channel banned. He uploaded porn.
Yeah, as long as we keep our content relatively just watchable and light and respectable, then it won't get taken down.
Yeah, and you're able to get high on stream, but you're not able to do drugs on stream, like heroin and shit.
Yeah.
I get. So here's the thing about the whole drug thing. So there are videos and documentaries that show people doing drugs, but those get demonetized, so the person doesn't make money off of it.
I see.
That's the catch with the whole drug usage.
Which is pretty fair.
I think there's a thing like that with weed, but you could still get sponsored by like Weed Maps or something.
Okay.
Or like Bearwoods, one of those marijuana places.
I mean, sometimes I like to smoke a nice bowl and then just relax and play a game and stream.
There's a lot of people that likes doing stuff like that. I think, like, I don't know, like, there's so many teachers that went to our school that likes doing stuff like that, minus the streaming and video games part. But you know what I mean, like.
There probably were.
I'm pretty. Fuck, I don't want to say his name on stream. There was a. You remember the guitar teacher at VVC? Let's not say his name.
We'll call him Jeff.
Yeah. So you remember Jeff?
I remember Jeff.
He mentioned something to me about it.
Yeah.
But he said it was for his back pains. He has like
back
he has like a real
right. Good one.
But he's old. And it looks like he genuinely has a bad back.
Well, I guess if he does, then that's good.
I mean, it's kind of obvious. He's like the only teacher there that like wears like a suit, but the shirt's not tucked in. Because like Dave Graham, like he would always have the shirt tucked in.
I bet Dave's never done drugs in his life.
I'm pretty sure he has when he was younger, probably.
Yeah, when he was still figuring out the mysteries of life.
I mean, he's spent a lot of time on tour in his life, so.
Oh shit, that's really good.
Yeah, he used to tell us about that all the time. That he said like it was hard to keep like a girlfriend.
Really?
He was always on tour.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he wasn't able to really like talk to them that much. He was always with the band on tour, doing stuff.
That's unfortunate. Man, that reminds me of that. You ever watch Whiplash?
I've watched it, but I don't remember it.
There's just one scene. Well, I mean, you know how the whole premise of the story is like the main character, like he has to get good at like jazz and like leave his whole life behind, right?
Yeah.
One of the most heartbreaking scenes in that is like, because he has a girlfriend and like he has to like sit down and talk with her and like break up with her because like he has to give up his life for music if he wants to be great.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching, going, you could do both. You could do both.
The thing about it is, man, it's like, fuck, man, when you're on tour, and then, like, you don't, like, fuck, man.
I mean, yeah.
It's like if she's the right one, it'll work. If she's willing to, like, you to be, like, gone for a long time and barely have, like, enough time in the day to talk to her, then it's fine.
If she is the one, then definitely.
I mean, there's a lot of musicians that are married that go on tour, so it could work out. It's just when you're first starting out, that's when it's like she has to really be the one, man, because most likely she's just gonna bounce. She's gonna be like, yeah, like you're gone. Like that's how every relationship, a long-term relationship I've ever had
Yeah,
ended.
she's gonna be like, local guy has a construction job, I'd rather fuck him.
It's not even like that. It's just she's just gonna say you're just too far. Like she's gonna like girls are affectionate, and she's not gonna be able to be affectionate with you.
Well, that's how you can tell if she's not the one, if she's not willing to fucking wait.
I mean, but here's the thing. After the first couple of years or the first couple of months, it's okay waiting. It's not that big of a deal. But after it's like that for like years,
Yeah.
yeah, that's when it's like, cause when my ex, like the long term wasn't so bad the first 2 years, but after the last year, it was just too much.
Fuck, that sucks, man.
Oh yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. It's like, it was
Yeah.
okay at first, but then it's like, man, it's like, after like 3 years, it's like, man, when are it's just gonna be us like every day for a while, you know?
When is it gonna be just us for every day?
Yeah, that's what
That's
what
the main question.
both of the girls said to me before it ended. They both said the same exact words. When is it gonna just be us?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't fucking know.
Typically, though. I mean, I like to believe in long distance relationships that they can work. There's
They can,
enough
but
compromise.
it's like really hard.
Very hard. That's why the gap has to be like between like 1 and 2 months before you see each other. If you have to separate again.
I mean, I have a friend. I think I told you about him. He's really good at Fortnite, and his girlfriend lives in South America, and he met her when he was working in Chicago as a waiter.
Yeah.
No, he was a cook. My bad. He was a cook in Chicago, and he met her there. And like they went like, let me see. They went like almost 6 months without seeing each other. And he's like with her right now, and he's posting like a lot of pictures just with her. And they look so happy. I'm so fucking jealous. I'm just kidding. I'm not jealous, but obviously I'm happy for him. But I don't know. It's just like he's just a lucky guy because he's found the right girl, and she looks so nice. Like she looks like she's like really sweet.
That's good.
I don't know. She's one of those girls you could just look at and just tell like she's a really sweet person. Like with your ex, I didn't get that really, but like when I talked to her, I could tell she was a nice person. But with this girl, you could just look at her and just tell like she probably like on her free time she probably helps out homeless people, and she actually does in South
Aw.
America.
Dude, that's awesome.
She's a really really good person, and you could just like I don't know. It's kind of her smile, man. She just has one of those smiles like you could just tell.
That she's actually a good person.
But yeah, like she's like a warm-hearted person.
Man, that's the type of girls I'm attracted to. Like they actually
Same
help out.
here.
They actually help out in the world.
That's how my ex was, the one you met. She before like we first hung out, she was at a homeless shelter helping out people.
Damn. That's
And
really
that's
cool.
what I think I told you. That's what made her fall in love with me. Is we were I told her I barely had any money, but I wanted to like take her out to do something nice because she hasn't done something nice in a long time. And I was about to take her home, and all I had was like $20 left in my like cash, and I only had like in the $100 I had in my account at the time. I was only like 18.
Oh, hold up, Ken. I'm getting Crash Bandicoot. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Crash Bandicoot. How you doing, dude?
Nice.
Me and my buddy Ken are just talking about relationships.
Oh yeah, but I just remember what I was talking about. So, I only had $20 in my pocket, and I had $100 in my account.
Mm.
And we walked past the homeless guy, and I needed the $100 to get back and forth to work because my work was kind of far, and I drove a truck at the time. And this homeless guy was right there, and he had a family, and he just lost his house, and he had spent all the money they had, like his last bit of money, to get like a place.
Yeah.
I guess, and he wasn't gonna be able to even go into the place until the morning. And he had and they got approved for food stamps, but it was gonna take at least a week for the food stamp card to come. And he was asking me for like $5 for he could just go to the 99-cent store and buy
Really?
like noodles and potatoes. Yeah, and his family was in the car right next to him, and they like looked like they were hungry. So I literally gave him my last 20, and
Aw.
yeah, and it was at the gas station, and when I was putting gas in my car, like she thought it was really sweet, but like there was a 99-cent store right next to the gas station. This
Yeah.
motherfucker comes out the 99-cent store with like 20 bags of fucking noodles, like the 3 for like $1 noodles.
Yeah.
The packs, he came out with those. He had 2 things of potatoes, he had rice, he had like 3 gallons of water. Like he literally stretched out that whole 20.
Well, he made
And
use of that 20, it seems.
he did, and he saw me. I was like talking to my girlfriend at the time in the car. Like we were just talking, because that's like when I first met her. So we were like just chilling before I dropped her off home, and then he went up to me, and he said thank you. And I remember he gave me a necklace, like a really really expensive necklace, and I told him I didn't need to keep it or whatever, that he could just have it. And after I took my girlfriend home after that, like she told me I was like one of the nicest people she's ever met. I'm just doing the right thing. I'm not. I don't know. I just told her I was just trying to do the right thing.
And he did?
Yeah, I helped them out. I helped those guys out with like to eat for that week until their food stamp card come.
Hell yeah. So
Yeah,
good
that's
to get
what I was
rewarded.
saying. Like when you meet a nice girl, or like not even just a nice girl, it could be like a guy that has like a lot of money or something, and like he can give you like opportunities in life, but he wants to see he might want to see like what type of person you are.
I'll remember that next time I'm dating a guy.
No, not dating a guy. It's like my friend, when he got his job, he knew his boss because they did a class. They took a class at BBC together, or he was like his boss, for whatever reason, he has like a family and he's like bankrupt or whatever, and he couldn't afford the book. The book they needed was like $162 for the class, and he my friend went out of his way to take pictures of all the pages and print them out for him. And he made and he organized all the pages for him. And yeah, and the guy asked him if he needed a job, and he was like, yeah, I do. That's the only reason I'm at this college.
Nice.
And yeah, and he gave him a job.
Wow.
Yeah, because at his job, they work for with animals. And he says he really needs the people that work for him to be nice, because if they get a dog that's they get stray dogs all the time and they shit on themselves, you're gonna have to be okay with fucking cleaning shit off out of a dog. He wants the person to be really nice, basically.
Yeah.
Not like an asshole that's gonna fucking yell, get pissed off because he got shit on his hands or something.
Right.
Or getting pissed off because the dog is shitting on himself while you're trying to clean him.
And get excited though, because at the same time, it's still work.
Yeah, I mean, my client, I'm really close to him, so it's not really a hassle to go there. My client's he gets really happy that I'm there, so it's just nice having somebody glad that I'm with
Hell yeah,
them.
dude, definitely.
Yeah. I don't know, at first I would get annoyed, but
I guess it's just the drive, probably.
No, it's only this client is only 2 miles away. He lives around the corner, across the desert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Very
the
cool.
other client now, he's 6 and he's a little asshole. So I hope his parents never see this, because I'm really his parents are I just literally talked to his mom earlier. I reassured her like that I was gonna be there at a certain time where they wanted me to, and I was like making sure to reply to her right away, and to make her feel like super assured that I'm gonna be there like a computer.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's really really cool.
With the little kid, he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, and like it seems like I thought it was funny. I thought he didn't like my supervisor because she's like really stern with him. She's not gonna let him get away with shit. And when she's there, he's like the last few times she's been there, and other than the time she said she was not gonna be coming anymore, he was like, "Oh, I don't like her. I don't want her here." Like the whole time. The day she's like, "Okay, we're switching to a new supervisor. Tell me why the new supervisor is like super pretty." She's like younger than me. She's super pretty. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss you," and I'm thinking to myself, like, you were so mean to her. Like every time she comes, like you make her feel not wanted.
Wow.
And then all of this, yeah. And then he's like all sad when she has to go. But my sister, she had a job at I think you talked to her when she had the job at the for the bus with the special ed kids.
I think I remember.
Yeah. You were like talking to her, and she told you about it. I remember. When she quit that job and she put in her 2 weeks notice and she told all the kids on the bus she wasn't going to be there, they were like all sad. And she said there would be like days where they would be like,